Produce music where everything's at the front of the mix, because we couldn't really do that back then. We didn't have the ability. Whereas today everything's like right at the front of the mix. It's pretty exciting.
Billy Idol is an English singer who holds dual British and American citizenship. He first achieved fame in the 1970s, emerging from the London punk rock scene as the lead singer of the group Generation X. Subsequently, he embarked on a solo career, which led to international recognition and made Idol a lead artist during the MTV-driven second British invasion in the United States. The name Billy Idol was inspired by a school teacher's description of him as idle. Idol's second studio album, Rebel Yell, was certified double platinum by the Recording Industry Association of America for shipment of 2 million copies in the U.S.
Same time, there was a wildness I had, which was exciting. But, there again, I had children and stuff, and I didn't want to kill myself in some dumb accident.
If you enjoy these videos, please remember to hit the like button, as it does help us out a lot. And comment below who your favorite celebrity is that you'd love to see in an upcoming video. His full name is William Michael Albert Broad, but is also known as Billy Idol. He was born November 30th, 1955 in Stanmore, London, England, making him 66 at the time of this production. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall. Billy Idol has a number of hobbies, but he loves to ride bikes, and unfortunately his love for bike riding has cost him once. In February of 1990 in Hollywood, Idol was involved in a serious motorcycle accident that nearly cost him a leg. He was hit by a car when he ran a stop sign while riding home from the studio one night, requiring a steel rod to be placed in his leg. Shortly prior to this, film director Oliver Stone had chosen Idol for a role in his film The Doors, but the accident prevented him from participating in a major way, and Idol's role was reduced to a small part. Besides this, Idol had a bad habit as he struggled with alcoholism and drug addiction. His drug history includes heroin and cocaine. In his 2014 memoir, he stated that he had many experiences of passing out in nightclubs and waking up in hospitals. In 1994, Idol collapsed outside a Los Angeles nightclub due to an overdose of the drug GHB. After the incident, Idol decided that his children would never forgive him for dying of a drug overdose and ceased his drug use. Moreover, Billy's been involved in some charitable and community causes. In 2020, Billy appeared in a public service campaign, Billy Never Idles, to raise awareness about the pollution caused by the unnecessary idling of vehicle engines. Billy Idol began a relationship with singer and dancer Perry Lister in 1980, and they had a son, Willem Wolf Broad, born June 15, 1988, before splitting up in 1989. Idol then got involved in a relationship with Linda Mathis and welcomed a daughter, Bonnie Blue Broad, on August 21, 1989. And Bonnie made him a grandfather when her daughter, Poppy Rebel, was born in 2020.
But the other two songs are kind of just fun songs, so I hope people enjoy it. We're trying to do 3 EPs, sort of bring out some music a little bit more timely.
Billy Idol was born to parents Joan and Bill. They moved a family to Patchogue, New York when Billy was 2 years old. The family also spent some time living in Rockville Center, New York, and Idol's younger sister, Jane, was born during the 4-year period the Broads lived in America. The family left New York and moved back to England, settling in Dorking, Surrey, then relocated to Bromley, southeastern London. Billy attended Ravensbourne School for Boys, and after the family moved to Goring-by-Sea in West Sussex, he studied at Worthing High School for Boys. In 1975, Idol enrolled at the University of Sussex to study English, but he dropped out after a year and joined the Bromley Contingent, a group of Sex Pistols fans. Around this time, he began going by the name Billy Idol, inspired by a teacher once writing "Billy is Idol" on his report card, and he reportedly changed the spelling from IDLE to IDOL to avoid being confused with Monty Python's Eric Idle. In 1976, Billy began playing guitar for the retro rock band Chelsea, and a few weeks later he quit the band and formed a new one, Generation X, with Chelsea bass guitarist Tony James. Idol was the front man of Generation X, and the band went on to appear on Top of the Pops and released 3 albums with Chrysalis Records, Generation X, Valley of the Dolls, and Kiss Me Deadly. In 1981, Billy moved to New York City and began working with Bill Aucoin, the former manager of Kiss, as a solo artist. He released the EP Don't Stop in 1981 with the help of guitarist Steve Stevens, bassist Phil Felk, and drummer Greg Gerson. It included the tracks Dancing with Myself and Mony Mony. Idol's debut solo album, Billy Idol, was released on July 16, 1982, and was certified gold in the US and platinum in Canada. The single White Wedding reached number 4 on the Billboard Top Tracks chart. Billy's follow-up, 1983's Rebel Yell, went 2 times platinum in the US and 5 times platinum in Canada, and peaked at number 6 on the Billboard 200 chart. The single Eyes Without a Face cracked the top 10 on the charts in the US, Germany, and New Zealand. Idol's third solo studio album, Whiplash Smile, was released in 1986, and it went platinum in the US, 3 times platinum in Canada, and gold in the UK and Finland. He followed Whiplash Smile with the 1987 remix album, Vital Idol, and his live version of Mony Mony topped the Billboard Hot 100 chart. Billy moved to Los Angeles in the late 80s, and he was director James Cameron's top choice to play the role of the T-1000 in Terminator 2 Judgment Day, but that role had to be recast after Idol was in a serious motorcycle accident in 1990. Later that year, he released the album Charmed Life, which included the hit Cradle of Love and a cover of The Doors' L.A. Woman. In 1983, Billy released the experimental album Cyberpunk and took part in a Generation X reunion show. In 1998, he appeared as himself in the Adam Sandler-Drew Barrymore film The Wedding Singer, and White Wedding was featured on the soundtrack. In 2000, he voiced an alien named Odin in the animated film Heavy Metal 2000, and the following year he appeared on Billy Idol, Behind the Music, and VH1 Storytellers. In 2005, he released the album Devil's Playground, his first studio album in more than a decade, and performed on a few dates of the Vans Warped Tour. In 2006, he released Happy Holidays, which included covers of Christmas classics such as Frosty the Snowman and Jingle Bell Rock, as well as the original songs Christmas Love and Happy Holiday. In 2008, Rebel Yell was included in the Guitar Hero World Tour video game as a playable track, and Rock Band 2 featured White Wedding, and later added Rebel Yell and Mony Mony. His 8th solo studio album, Kings and Queens of the Underground, was released in 2014, and in 2018, Idol and former Generation X bandmate Tony James performed with former Sex Pistols Steve Jones and Paul Cook at the Roxy in Hollywood.
It's a time where it's difficult, something you have to get over, really. It's not so easy to get over this time. It's different for a lot of different people. It's different.
After 60 years of singing and touring all over the world, he's amassed a colossal sum of money. Moreover, he's been amassing a huge fortune with various brand deals and endorsements. Billy's net worth is an estimated $7.9 million. Billy Idol's house is located in the Hollywood Hills of California. Little is known about Billy Idol's house other than it's located in the Hollywood Hills and is rumored to have a red-walled living room, and there are also not many details about whether Billy owns any other pieces of real estate or not. Cars and bikes you'll find in his garage include a 1977 Harley XLCR, a Thruxton, a Harley-Davidson Street 750, and a Harley-Davidson Sportster. A Porsche 911. A Rolls-Royce. a Mustang Shelby,